Okay, so here I am. I hope this is working. It'll continue on to where I've been. I just went to go and answer the phone. Okay, so I'm recording it, so if it comes in two parts, well, you don't have to watch both parts, but anyway, you don't have to watch it at all. But so I just had to make an appointment to do the blood test again because the person didn't turn up yesterday after I waited and waited and waited. And she was sick and nobody told me. But anyway, I don't want to get into that again. Things just don't go right for us all the time, do they? Look at me. Look, I'm getting carried away here. Oh, look at this. These are already threaded for me. Look at that. I wonder where I got this from. You never know. Can I get at it? Because that could be an issue for me. There goes that person beeping on again. Okay. It won't come undone. Well, I'm not going to be using them in a hurry. They're all threaded. Look, they've all got cotton through them. And I must have only just bought it because they're ready to go. I don't know. They're travel emergency, I suppose. These are pins, as we can see. Oh, my goodness me, aren't they little? So these would have been in a packet of stuff because I don't necessarily buy them all new. This is something I would have done though. These are tapestry ones, another lot of tapestry needles. They're pins, they're beaut little pins, aren't they? I wonder if I can get them out and show you. Look at them, the dear little gold pins, look. See that? Aren't they brilliant? Okay, so these were sharp tapestry ones. The one I stuck in my finger, didn't I? Then I put it down here. Yes, how come they're sharp? Do not understand this. I'm going to take them out of there. Whoop. That one flicked up alongside of me, but it's here. No, it's not really sharp, I suppose. I'm just a big wuss, I am. I'm going to put them back in. I know these pieces will take up a bit of room, but I need... That one there's going to have to go in the book. I need to have... I don't know, I just need to have them for some reason, don't I? I'm going to let that shut. Oh dear. I need some spinach, me. I've got no strength whatsoever. And there's another circle one, and there's another long one. And here's some... Oh, well, I've got some... that's... I thought that was thread. It's not. I've got some bobby pinny thingies. All good, that's good. Handy if I need a bobby pin. I might have had them in there for a reason, I don't know what it could possibly be. Now these are a little old, these ones. I've had some more of these and I don't know what I did. Oh, look at that. They're still in there. Well, these would be from the 50s, wouldn't they, or somewhere like that? Way back in the olden days. I'm going to leave them in there. There's a few left, you know, and it's pretty, isn't it? Now these ones here, I think I gave some, I had a couple of packets of these and I think I gave them away to someone. Look at this. Now this is a father type needle if I've ever seen one. This is for sewing up your bag of wheat or hay or whatever. Look at that, bag of wheat. That's a doozy, isn't it? That is a doozy. Now broke all the papers, doesn't matter. It's fine. Look at that one. Isn't he a beaut? That's a needle. You can keep right away from that one. And there's around the corner one. So I must have them in all sizes, must I? I must do. Yes, I should put that over there. And then I've got all these. Now these are good. Well, that's interesting. It's got a little tiny hole. And they're long. But I'm going to keep them in here because they're vintage, obviously, aren't they? Here's a few more doll ones. I might have to put those in here where they probably were in the first place. And I've got them stuck on a piece of material because I probably was too lazy to put them back in here, which I think I need to. They're better off in here. So there's a thinner one. Wait a minute. Actually, there must have been only two in here. Oh, yes, that's a farther one. There's a farther one. Oh no, that's it. That's where he was. And then this one here. Down in there. Because you never know. I must have used them at some time because I took them out of there to use them. Pins. More needles. Now if you're watching this in one whole video, it means Sonya figured that out of pause. Figured that out of pause. Look at them, aren't they cute? Tiny little pins. I'll just take this stuff out of here and put it back. These are old. but they will be good. They'll be really good to use because they're not rusty or anything, and they've got good eyes in them, you know, for threading thicker thread, which I like to use. I might put them, a couple of those in my thingy. These are for your knitting, actually, aren't they? Well, I don't think I've even opened this, and honestly, these would have come in occasionally Vinnie's or somewhere. That's our thrifty shops. They have like things of, it says knitting. You can put it on your needle, and then you turn it when you do a row. I've got 3 of those in case, right? If I want to do that, which I probably will one day. I'll put it out with me knitting things, which was up high, so that's why it's not with that. This is a buckle. It doesn't belong in here. There's not the buckle thing. There's pins. There's pins. There's a few pins in there, isn't there? There's needles and pins in that one. There's a few pins in there. Just because I haven't got enough pins. There's those sort of pins. Oops. I seen this the other day. Somebody must have burnt a hole in the end of that because you could see where it's, so they could get a pin out. Right, you get it, save open it and spilling them everywhere. They've melted a little hole in the end of it. Press studs is going to go in that other drawer. These are little pins, and they are little pins. They're like them, what's the name ones I showed you? These are round balls. Oh no, they're pins. They can't be. I'm going to have a look at that. This was in a packet of stuff. I can see. Oh, I thought these were beads. Wait a minute, I need something to cut that to get that off there. I do have a bad habit though of coming home and not even looking to see what I've got properly and just putting it away. Well, I'm not saying that I put it away all the time because I don't. What is this? They're pins. Oh my God, look at that. I thought they were beads. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Oh dear, I want those. Where's a dish? I need a dish. Please let me find a dish to put them in. I need a dish to put them in so I can play with these. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. How am I going to stick them in anything? They're awful little, aren't they? How am I ever going to stick them into anything? Aren't they cute? Look at that. Oh dear, now they're all in there. Why? I wonder what these are for. Somebody must know what these are. These must be for sticking into some thing to hold it down. I don't know. But aren't they gorgeous? Oh dear, I like them. Actually, this has got me some more needles in it. Maybe I can find something like that to put these in. Tiny little pins. I'm going to put them in this thing here. I'm going to undo this. Well, that's not good, is it? That thing's fallen apart on me. I'll get this bit. Look at me, I know where everything is, sort of. I'll put these into here, these beads, into the bag. I've gone off course a bit, but you know, it's okay. Whoops. There's those in there. They can go back under there where the beads are. Is that closed? Is it closing? Yes. This is another empty packet. Oh no, there's a bead in there. I wonder how that got over there. Brilliant, Sonia. You're not too clever. They would have just moved out of the pot and gone that way. Right, so that's all that's in that packet. Yes, in the bin. Now I'm going to put these in here, aren't I? Okay. Because now I can see what they are. Oh, isn't that cool? You know, I could have just thought, I don't want them, and threw them in the bin. Could have just very well done that. That's interesting. Now, that is really interesting. Okay. So these were needles because I went and bought them in the jar. So I have a lot on the floor here. On the floor. The bottom of my this box. I do have a magnet, and I found these 2 things here, so that's more. I'm not doing a very good job of tidying, am I? What did I do with the magnet? I did have magnet. I did have one. Where would I put that? Well, looks like... Oh, look, I've got a tin full of them here. excuse me. Leaning over, I've got a tin full of magnets. Okay, I only want one. Just the one. So I can catch some things in that. Sorry about this, reaching across in front of us. Rightio, now, pin, got 'em. That's the way to deal with it. Are these sharp or not? Oh well, I'm going to put some in the back of this. Take them off the ground. I'll be able to put them in packets or something. I suppose I threw away a few packets, didn't I? And these two longer ones. They're cool. Nice big father ones. Okay. I have a crochet hook in here. That comes in handy though when you're doing stuff. Yeah, the hook. It says it's a size 4. Now they're all in a packet in there, in that top drawer. I know where my crochet hooks are. Here's another one. What are these pins? I might put some, well there you go, I forgot I even owned them things. I might put some alcohol ink on these and change the colour. What do you reckon? You know, make them like, because they're very tarnished and old, but I suppose that's the look people go with, sort of, I think. And I think I could just put a pretty elastic band on that and keep them snug, I guess, together until I go to do that sort of thing. I have a lot of safety pins somewhere too. I haven't come across them yet. Oh, they're in different boxes. They're in different boxes. So I've got this, and in here I have bead needle. Oh, look at that. They're tiny, tiny ones, aren't they? And they're long. Oh, look at these. These have got tiny little holes in these ones. Or, I don't know if I might not take them out of there. I might need them on a day when I'm, you know, desperate. That didn't cost me anything at all. Well, I say that because when I buy the things from up at the N.S.W.Australia, you know, you just pay $5. So as far as I'm concerned, you're not paying much money for anything. These are all interesting, aren't they? Seem to be stuck together or something. Yeah. Oh, they're stapled there, so that's, I don't know, that just looks a bit mucky looking to me. I'll just take that off. Alright. My nose is itchy, as usual. There's a machine needle there, that's no good hand sew with. Right, I'll put that in the machine. Interesting things in the machine box. A little thing can go in the bin. I've got some stuff in the bin. This is a needle threader. This is a needle threader. This is a needle threader. I think somebody sent me this one, or was it another one I've got here somewhere? I don't know if I've got time to practice using any of it yet. Somebody sent me this one, I'm sure they did. I bought that one. Strange thing, isn't it? Must have another side to it, I reckon. And then that one there, it sort of works, sort of. I don't know. I suppose I could keep it. I'll put them in a bag, eh? Look at that. Make them tidy. Should have put those pins in a bag. And so, needle threaders, maybe one day. What's this? Is one of them? It's a peg. Is it a peg? I don't know. And that's one of those things that you can make yourself a one of these out of. You know, for rolling your beads. Yep, that's what that is. And then I've got these tiny little ones that might have come out of that other thing. So I'll be putting them back in here, hopefully. Now look, there's hardly a hook on that at all. It says it's a 5. That's a crochet hook if I've ever seen one, or not. That definitely would have to have broke off there. Surely that must not be the size of the thing. Yes, it could be. Anyway, we'll put that in there. Okay, now grab this. They're not easy to pick up, are they? Let's just use this bloke. That's what he's for. Picking them up. I'm going to put the ones that are stray in here, okay? Stray goes in there. I don't know if that round the corner one will come back out. I want my magnet, please. This round the corner thing, I'll put that in something. They're good sort of ones. Oh dear, now we're going to have to get a move on here, aren't we? I'm going to have 10 more minutes. Where's my little clock? There it is, 10 past, and that'll be finished. Better stop that then. I hope this worked. Actually, I had a few minutes off while I talked on the phone, didn't I? I hope that worked. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. Be careful, Sonya. Look, that's very fine, isn't it? Now that is a round the corner beading needle. That is a round the corner beading needle. So I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to take the thread out of here because I know I've been lazy in keeping it threaded, because this is one of those, there's a lot of beading needles in this one. I've got things in all different spaces, but oh gee, look at that. There's a couple there that you can thread through the centre of them. Some people have asked me about them, but I don't know, or I know that I got them from somewhere, maybe AliExpress, maybe, I don't know, eBay. And that is a small needle, isn't it? Okay, right. So that's in there. They're bead ones. They're beads ones. These ones here are a bit thicker, a bit heavier. Not really big, but a bit. I guess I can put these in here, these tapestry ones, but I won't use them though, that's the only thing. But it doesn't matter because I can get rid of that thing there then, can't I? Because it won't close properly for me. And these are really, really tiny. I don't know, I might just put them back in there for... I can give them to someone if somebody wants some tiny ones one day, I guess. Somebody's looking for any tiny needles. And I'll put these in here. These are all in just little packets. This is tidying up my drawers. This drawer anyway. Oh, come on. These things, you can't get them apart and then you can't do them up. It's just might be me, I don't know. They're good in there, that's better. I'm just going to shake this into the bin. I suppose considering it's been sitting there a long time, so bad at the bottom. I suppose I keep it closed so most of the time. Okay. I'm going to put, that's in a packet and that's in a packet and that's in a packet. These are beading ones. They're in a packet. They're in a packet, and these ones can go in here too. You don't have to have a whole heap of different packets, we just put them in there and cut the... Don't look at what I'm doing, I'm using my good little scissors to do that, that's not good. I'm going to put this back in there, so there's a nice little packet. Okay, these ones here I won't be using at all. All the doll ones for the time being. Or the big round the corner ones, or those. If I put them in a nice bundle and put an elastic band around it, what do you reckon? That'll be tidy enough, won't it? Keep them all together. Because a lot of times this, that needs to go on the bottom. Because a lot of times there's the drawer on the top that gets stuck and you can't get it open because it's stuck over a thing of pins and needles. Righto, there's more there, so I didn't do a very good job of that, did I? Ah, dearie me. Wait a minute. Let's see if we get them all first. Right, so I've got those ones there. These bigger ones, that can stay by itself. These bigger packets can go together. Like that, I meant. Righto, that's better. Now, it's going to be easier for me to find what I'm looking for, I hope. Right, so they're in the packet, they're in the packet. Now they're beading, and 2 lots of beading and 2 lots of tapestry ones. Just make sure I've got all this from under here, and then I can put them back in. And that's me sharing what I'm cleaning up with you today. Okay, so there's pins in that, and pins on that, and pins on that. And there's pins in there. Some of these pins do just go to some pins. I'm going to put those packets in there that's got them in them, and that, and that. And this is not bad. I can see what's in here, can't I? It's very good. Okay, there's some pins there, needles and pins. I'm going to band them together because then they won't be moving and getting caught in the thing when I'm moving it in and out. Okay, right, you get me? Very good. And there's a needle in there with the magnet, with the pin. Okay, I'm going to keep that out there. I'll put this in there. Goodness me. Where am I going to put that? Let's sit in this one here. Oops. Better go. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope that this is only in one part, and if it ends up in 2, I'm sorry. I'm not that clever after all. Then am I? I'm going to put that in there too. I know where it is. And that. And that's good. I've done it. And then I've got those ones to give to people. If you send me a little message and say, yes please Sonia, I would like those pins. Okay? The needles. The self-threading ones. Okay, let's go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.